2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
Coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
They got every
And we back. Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
They got every
And we back. Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
They got every
And we back. Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J.
And today is podcast day. Super excited for the live today. I am. How about you? What's going on, Austin? Welcome back to another live episode of the 1-hour news break, brought to you by the 2-hour lunch break podcast. I am your co-host, Saint, one half of the 2-hour lunch break podcast, and I am thrilled to be in the heart of Eastside Austin. Today is Tuesday, June the 18th, and we have a fantastic episode.
Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
They got every
And we back. Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on.
Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
coming to you live, putting on for they see.
This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
They got every
And we back. Zeus P. St. Juice. Let the light in, man. It's the 2-hour lunch break, dog. I'm locked in. So turn your speakers up a notch and grab the white gin. And when I'm on the road to the office or the crib, it's Big Zeus, St. Jude, the ones I wanna hear. This is that 2-hour lunch break live from Lady Bird J. Lay.
And we are live back here at the 2-hour lunch break podcast, 1-hour news break, powered by Favor, located at DAWA Studios. I am Saint, one half of your co-host of the 2-hour lunch break podcast. Want to say what's up. So welcome back to another live edition of the 1-hour news break, brought to you by the 2-hour lunch break podcast. We're thrilled here back in East Austin. Today is Tuesday, July the 2nd, and we have an amazing episode lined up for you today. Want to say big special shout out to DAWA Studios, our home base, and welcome back.
Also, powered by Favor, FYI. What's up, y'all? I'm Trotwood Zeus, the other half of the 2-hour lunch break podcast. And for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, the 2-hour lunch break is all about amplifying the voices of Black and brown entrepreneurs, artists, all the movers and shakers in the city. Our slogan says it all. A podcast for Austin, from Austin, brought to you around the world. We're here to shine a light on a lot of the amazing talent and stories that make this city so unique. But for the 1 hour news break, we switch things up a little bit. Instead of our usual interviews, it's just us diving into the latest events in Austin and across the nation. We're here to share our perspectives on current events, local news, and everything in between.
And before we start, remember that you can catch all episodes of the 2 hour lunch break on all digital streaming platforms. You can find us on X at the 2 hour lunch and on Instagram at 2HLB pod. So without further ado, let's get right into it, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I know we usually start off with our mental health check, man.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm in a really good space.
Wonderful.
Me and the wife are making some major life moves right now. We'll go into specifics when we got some stuff locked in. I'm sure we talked about it off air.
Right.
So yeah, we're making some huge personal moves. Just in a whole bunch of different aspects, job, kids, house, just everything you can name of. We're making a lot of big changes. I'm happy about where we're at. I feel good about where we're at. And man, overall, man, I'm in a pretty good space, man. How about you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Today's been a rough one. Today has been a rough
We
one.
all have them? Okay.
Yeah, I think we all have them, and I have to agree. It's just, this one's hard, man. Today is hard, but we're gonna do our best we can. Feel a little discombobulated in a kerfuffle.
Okay.
But man, we go rock out, man. We gonna try to rock out, man.
Gotcha.
We're gonna do the best we can.
Okay.
What's going on? What happened last week, man?
We got a lot of big news around the city, man. Starting out for you UT fans.
Yeah.
I know we got a really big fan base in Austin, man. Texas and Oklahoma are joining. It's been official. They are joining the SEC, the Southeastern Conference, as of yesterday. So I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. This is arguably one of the most consequential moves when it comes to college athletics, at least in recent memory. But I think this has been a huge impact in regards to football specifically. I was gonna say, bro, I know you're a Southern California guy.
Yeah.
I don't know your team.
Yeah.
Right? But I know a lot of this has some big impacts on what happened to the Pac-12.
Yes.
Right? So coming from your perspective, not necessarily being born and raised in Austin and growing up with UT, how are you feeling about it?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think that the SEC, I would argue the SEC is a better conference when it comes to games during session, right? But I would probably also say that, I think you got to kind of take it in stride, and it depends on the particular player and teams that you guys are playing against, you know, your overall roster when it comes to game sessions.
Okay.
So for me, though, I think it might be a step in the right direction. Okay. Pretending on how you look at it. But you're a football guy.
Yeah, that's.
I was getting ready to say
this my bag.
Yeah, right.
This my bag. Hey, I'm a college football connoisseur.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I love NFL. NFL's cool, but college football, this is what I do.
Right.
I participated. I played 4 years. I actually played D2. Shout out Angelo State. Shout out Ram Fam. I played 4 years, but I've always been a Texas fan. Me and my dad, we try to go to a game at minimum every couple of years or so. I went to a game last season with a couple of my cousins. Shout out Darius, shout out Greg. They got us tickets. My wife also came with us. So this is what we do. This is right up my alley.
Yeah.
So for me, since I'm kind of in this, I've been born of this, right? So I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's there's some good and some bad.
Yeah.
Right. So I think for the sake of quality football, the quality of the football that's being played is gonna go up. Because as we know, bro, the last 15 years or so, man, as far as when you think of football, college football supremacy, you think of the SEC, you think of the Alabamas, you think of the Georgias, even the Floridas. Floridas have won some national championships. That area of the country holds a lot of weight when it comes to that. So bringing in a blue bloods like Texas and Oklahoma is gonna be insane,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. But what I will say is, on the other side of that, like for the sanctity of college football overall, I can't say I'm necessarily the biggest fan of this move.
Okay.
Right? And I got a couple of reasons
I'm about
for
to say,
that.
dive in deeper. Let me hear why.
So because of this move, it shifted a lot of rivalries that were already in place. Because of course, you know, Texas and OU were in the Big 12. We got the rivalries in place that we have been. You know, we were playing Texas Tech, Baylor. You know, a lot of heavy hitters within the state. And at this point, we really don't know what's going to happen, right? And so I'm a little sad to see that kind of go away. And also, in addition to that, bro, just like I was saying earlier, dog, it's super consequential just because of the fact that it also precipitated like the dissolvement of like the Pac-12.
Pac-12, yeah.
Right, bro. It's at this point